Hello, Katie.
Hi, Colin.
And welcome to a normal soundtrack version of...
The Macam and the Mank.
So, just to recap, because we didn't bother last episode, the idea of this podcast is that you're the Macam from Sunderland.
Yeah.
You've never seen Space 1999.
Absolutely.
And I have.
You have.
Several million times.
Lots of times.
Yes, and I have some geeky knowledge of it. And then the whole point of the podcast is we watch it together, and I take the piss out of it, and you point out Helena's wonderful hair, and we drink alcohol whilst doing it.
I love the alcohol part.
So if you didn't listen to the last episode, what you're doing listening to it out of order. But if you didn't, we stumbled across one of the sort of extra supporting actors who was called Richard Gardner. And we fell down a bit of a rabbit hole with Sherlock Bones, which is a film that he wrote and produced and directed, and he was probably the dog or something else like that.
Well, we need to watch this movie.
Oh, I don't think so. 2.7 on IMDb.
Oh, come on. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon. Get some popcorn from the supermarket.
But we still haven't watched that one where it's Tiffany versus Debbie Gibson and there's a velociraptor and a shark or something in it. We haven't watched that yet.
We'll watch Velocipasta.
There's got to be a sliding scale of shit movies, hasn't there? So we then found out another rabbit hole. So this dude, he now lives in Kuala Lumpur, which is in Malaysia, and he does dog training. So that's what he does now. So he's gone from living on Moonbase Alpha to having a sort of slightly dodgy career creating terrible movies to now training puppies in Southeast Asia.
I mean, it's a linear trajectory, isn't it?
It just shows you never know where it's going to go. Anyway, there's a lovely website and it shows him walking dogs and doing lovely things. So I'm so happy that War Dick. He's having a wonderful life.
Yeah, well, he seems to be, doesn't he?
Absolutely. So good on you, Richard.
And in his video, the weather looked glorious.
Well, I mean, Malaysia's not known for it being ice planet Ultima Thule, is it?
No, but does it get its typhoons and stuff?
But you were just saying it was nice.
It did look glorious, yeah.
We'll stick to the programme then.
All right.
Persuade people he's better off there than on Moonbase Alpha.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that. Moonbase Alpha has a solarium.
Anyway, Caveman.
It's
a Sandra episode, this.
Oh,
You'll
Audrey.
enjoy this. No, Sandra.
Audrey.
Definitely Sandra. No, Audrey's Tanya.
Oh.
Yes. Anyway.
So there's a planet on the screen.
Planet on the week.
Oh, it looks a bit tropical.
It does, doesn't it? It's very misty.
Yeah.
You know this episode you're going to watch?
Yeah.
They do exactly the same episode in season 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're on a planet. Ship's crashed. Landed. It's been covered in dry ice. Mm-hmm. So they've also been to the disco. Pinched the dry ice off the DJ.
Love the dry ice.
Oh, dry ice is brilliant. Oh, remote controlled eagle time. Come on, bring it back.
Now that must be complicated.
What?
We've been in this house for nearly 5 years, and I've only just learned to work our remote control.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why you needed to buy such a complicated one. But, so remote controlling Eagle 6 must be super hard.
Well, he's got it's like a toy aeroplane controller anyway.
What, like your drone one would take that out?
No, it's not. It's even simpler than that. It's what people use for like speedboats and remote control aeroplanes and stuff.
Oh,
model aeroplane type thing.
There's a lovely park in Sunderland with a big duck pond, and there's never any ducks in it, but loads of people take their remote control boats.
So, are you ready for the problem?
Problem.
They've gone, so they've remoted the Eagle back.
Where's Alan?
And there's nobody on it.
Where is everyone?
Yes.
It's number 147 if you look at the wall.
What? Snooker. There you go. Here's your problem.
That looks like a dead person.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a what?
A skeleton. Like a skeletal arm. A caveman.
It's a caveman! So whoever was on the Eagle went down to that planet and came back as a dead caveman.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow, the plot thickens.
It's like going on holiday in Blackpool. So yes, it's a caveman episode, this.
Well, we've had the ice planet, why not caveman?
So, here we go, montage.
Whoop, whoop.
Tropical.
That was a big foot.
Yeah, yeah. Buggies. Cavemen. Sandra, cavemen. More cavemen. More moon buggies. Right, so there was a good flavour of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
So it's like 1 million years BC, but on Moonbase Alpha. Have you seen 1 million years BC?
No.
Okay. It's a film, isn't it? Keep forgetting. Oh, dearie me.
I could have seen it, but not seen it.
You might have seen it like when you were 8 years old or something like that. It's basically a really sort of... I think Hammer did it, but it's not a horror film. It's Raquel Welch in a sort of furry bikini going around getting done by sort of, I don't know, lizards pretending to be dinosaurs or something like that.
Wasn't Raquel Welch in Coronation Street?
No. Raquel... Jeez.
I'm kidding.
Anyway, so now they're trying to work out why the driver of the Eagle came back as a caveman who was dead.
Why indeed?
Oh, John's what should we call it? John's wig's much better than in the last episode. It's got a bit of a wave to it this time.
Oh, they've put a bit of effort in.
They've waved. Maybe it's Anne.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe Anne was on wig duty. Or Basil. So they need to take Sandra. They take Sandra to the caveman planet.
Is she immune to becoming a caveman?
I don't know why they would take Sandra.
Maybe because she's small.
She is tiny. Well, prehistoric, we were tiny.
Well, yes, when you go to these ancient sort of castles and look around them, the doorways were tiny, weren't they? Because people were so much smaller in stature.
So do you think that the caveman will see Sandra and say, oh, it's one of our own?
I think they were like 3'5".
Yeah, pixies.
Yeah.
Hobbits.
And she's got a lovely pixie sort of look to her.
Oh, you know, they found hobbits in Indonesia.
Did they?
There's an island with a cave on it. And they although they were prehistoric, apparently that they survived until about, fairly recently.
Right.
And they want to know whether they were a subspecies or whether they were just some form of dwarfism. But yes, they're literally called hobbits as well. You know, they have all these stupid Latin names.
Yeah.
They're called something like Homo hobbitus or something. Yeah, something ridiculous like that. So Sandra and Alan are going on the Eagle because Alan's obviously very caveman because he's got his manly chest hair, hasn't he? And he's Antipodean ways.
But why not Paul with his moustache?
No, but you know what Alan's like.
Yeah.
He's very simple, isn't he?
Simple.
And then John's going in the other Eagle with a red shirt.
The red shirt of the disposables.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Not the flame coloured sleeve, which is something completely different, isn't it? Yes. Alan's looking quite happy to be sort of going down to, getting Sandra all to himself. I always thought he was more sweet on Tanya than on Sandra. Sandra's more Paul, isn't
you think?
she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had all those moments in the last sunset.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nothing like a moment, is there?
Paul and his moustache. Yeah. Oh.
That's a very scenic, picturesque place to land.
Mm-hmm. Models are great in this.
You can't see strings or anything.
Yeah, they sort of when they did the Blu-rays, they sort of CGI'd them out.
There's Blu-rays.
This is blue. What we're watching?
Is it?
Why do you sound so surprised?
I just didn't think they'd Blu-ray this.
Mm-hmm.
Is Blu-ray still a thing? Like, do they still make them? Is it this still the latest
So when they
thing?
transferred this for high definition, they got rid of the strings. But if you watch the originals, you can see the strings. You remember Earthbound and the blue bong ship?
Yeah.
You could definitely see the strings in that one. but they edited them out. And yes, you can still buy Blu-rays.
But do they still make new Blu-rays?
Yes. You've not been to HMV or,
Not in the last few years.
Asda. Yes, they still sell DVDs and Blu-rays and all sorts of stuff like that.
You've been at Asda Cramlington.
Yeah,
No, there's no...
they've still got a VHS counter
Exactly.
at Asda Cramlington. So they've landed on the tropical planet that looks wonderful. And they've gone out with what looks like film canisters, and now they're in the buggies. I think this is the first time you've seen the buggy.
Yes, it is, and they are
6-wheel buggy.
bright yellow.
Mm-hmm. They look a lot of fun, don't they?
Yes,
and these
they
are
do.
real things. They're real things that they just repurposed.
Right.
You could actually have a Moonbase Alpha yellow buggy.
Wow.
A bit like a quad bike.
We have to go quad biking soon.
So Helena has put a blue piece of plastic on a tree.
For what purpose?
I can't remember what it means.
I'm just completing the first northern leg of the northeastern sector. I'm returning south on a parallel course.
Who cares?
He cares.
But seriously, who cares?
He cares.
It's not important, is it?
They're not quite as good as the speeders they've got on Endor and Star Wars.
I knew you were going to mention Star Wars, because Star Wars, it's like Order 66 and Docking Bay, whatever it was, and people are obsessed with these numbers that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, look. It's luxury spa time.
Oh, wow.
So they've just pulled up next to a pool that's bubbling.
That's a very big footprint.
Mm-hmm. They found a big dinosaur type footprint, haven't they?
That's like the, what is it? The Undominus Rex?
What, Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Do you mean Indominus?
Indominus
or something
Rex,
like that. Yeah. Oh, something scared them.
The one where they need more teeth.
Yes. So a big shrieking thing has scared John and Helena.
Oh, you can imagine having a lovely swim in that though, can't you?
Uh-oh. Helena was thinking the same thing, but noticed that they're being watched by something or someone. Maybe they're thinking the same thing. Don't you pinch our beauty spot?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Now that's made of John to shoot because whatever's there lives there. He's the
he only shot the water anyway.
he's the anomaly.
Anomaly.
Yes, he's the anomaly.
John, you're an anomaly.
Is
I want you to go home.
Is that an arrow?
Well, that's the blue piece of plastic.
It doesn't look very blue.
All right, okay.
It's clearly yellow and black.
Right. Okay, so the red shirt's now on his way.
Oh, he's gonna die then.
This isn't going to go very well, is it?
No.
He's got a good moustache, though. Good Errol Flynn moustache.
But his belt's not very tight like the others.
No. And they are with the film canisters.
It's not showing off his pectorals or his penis.
No. Those girls aren't wearing bras. It was obviously a cold day in Elstree Pinewood Studios or whatever.
None of the girls in this wear bras. It's nipples galore.
A lot of the outdoor shots, moving on from nipples, a lot of the outdoor shots were filmed like round the corner from wherever the studios were, like on the back lots and stuff like that.
Moving back to nipples. You like a good nibble.
Katie! I mean, if you get two, you're doing really well, though, aren't you? I mean, one nipple's fine. But if you can get them in pairs, then you're on your way there, aren't you? Oh God! Well, if you like nipples,
You like nibbles.
you'll see plenty of nipples in this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're at some sort of cave entrance that's all misty and foggy and shite like that.
Film the camera angles from inside the cave, watching them on the outside, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Scary music.
There's an awful lot of mist.
It is. That's like the weather at the moment, isn't it?
So what's their purpose for going there? Why have they gone there?
Well, it's very Earth-like, isn't it?
Do they hope to make a home? Do they just
Well,
want to investigate?
it'll be Operation Exodus, won't it, for the 50 millionth time?
I was going to say that's in every other episode.
Because it actually looks like a really good planet to sit down on, doesn't it? Because it's very Earth-like, it's very tropical, it's got lots of life, lots of plant life.
That plant there, I'm sure my mum's got one.
What, from the Full Circle Space 1999 planet?
Yeah.
I don't often see that aisle at B&Q. You must point it out to me next time.
I'll send you to being
As
Hewitt.
seen in Space 1999. Yes.
You can go with me, ma'am. She'll show you.
Yeah, I'm sure she would. Oh, they're going to do an autopsy on the caveman in the autopsy room. Woo!
By the way, I want to buy a paving stone just when I remember.
It does look very Earth-like, doesn't it?
It does look quite Earth-like.
So Paul's upset because they've lost contact. This is not a bloody ice planet like last time.
He's got a very long nose, hasn't he?
Alan will be thinking, oh, I'm not going to freeze my gonads off like last time. In fact, it's the opposite, isn't it? It looks a bit sweaty.
It does look a bit humid.
Humid,
Very
yes.
humid.
Yeah. So his machete cutting through the growth.
Oh, when are we going to go somewhere tropical like that?
Never.
Never.
Okay. Alan's got a bigger nose than Paul.
Iceland it is.
Nice, yes. Next door to Pets at Home. Yeah. Yeah, Alan's got a much bigger nose than Paul, but he's got a much hairier neck. Do you see how hairy?
I didn't notice.
You see how hairy Alan's neck is.
Did not notice that.
You know, if he goes full caveman in this, they won't notice.
But look at that wave in Paul's hair.
Look at the back of his neck.
Oh yeah, see.
Uh-huh.
I can't see anything. But there is something odd about this place.
Oh, he's saying there's something odd about the place. He's not liking it.
Oh, he's parking his eagle next to the other
Yeah,
eagle.
he's landing next to the other one.
Don't you just take that when you're in an empty car park and somebody parks right next to you?
I know, like park somewhere else, dude.
Well, that's exactly what Alan's just done. But there was rustling in the trees.
But at least they're like mates, aren't they? Like if I parked
Oh.
next to you, it wouldn't
Oh.
be so bad.
Oh. And here is.
Oh, Mel Gibson from Braveheart.
There is an Iron Maiden tribute band. Actually, it's very Spinal Tap, that was.
Wasn't there going to be a sequel to that?
Yeah, they're filming it now.
Oh, no.
Can't wait, yeah.
Why
So,
sh-
for some reason, Sandra's asleep in a sleeping
I
bag.
know, a sparkly sleeping bag.
It's very sparkly, isn't it?
Come on, woman, get up.
But she's fully dressed. She's fully dressed in a sparkly sleeping bag.
And her breasts are very pronounced.
Yeah, I told you there's nipples.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Alan gone? Gone for a slash, cobber.
She's got the right sort of belt. Really pulls her in.
There's not much of her to pull in.
Well, there's not.
Any more, it just goes straight through. Oh, she's asking where Alan is.
I'm having a look around.
Yeah.
I'm at the moonlight. They left the trail. I'm going to follow on for a bit.
Don't be long, Alan.
Aw,
Don't be long.
Just saying be careful. That looks a bit like an Apple Watch, like the first version.
See, they were miles ahead, weren't they?
Yeah.
Comlock. It was actually a real working thing as well.
Comla.
It was actually, it wasn't special effects. It genuinely was a little TV screen inside the thing.
Right.
But they had loads of cables coming out of it, which is why you never see it. You always see it front on. There you go. Did you enjoy that, audience? Bit of fun facts about Comlocks in Space 1999.
Oh no, Alan's fell down a big hole.
Oh, he's fell down a trap.
It's like a mass grave hole.
It's a trap. It's as simple as that.
Set
And
by
the
the cavemen.
And the act of falling in the hole has completely knocked him out.
Yeah.
He's not much of a man, is he?
Well, he's a bit of a wuss puss.
Sandra's really, So she had a very funny career. Xenia.
Xenia.
Xenia, yeah.
With
you don't beat many Xenias, do you?
With a Z or an X?
You know, when you go down Asda looking at the personalised mugs, there isn't really one for Xenia, is it? With an X, yes.
With an X.
So she used to be she used to do stuff with Benny Hill, and but she would play the racist, not racist, but stereotypical Asian woman, whilst Benny Hill was telling his very unfunny jokes about her.
I've never thought of her as Asian.
No, it's just anything vaguely sort of Asian or whatever it is. She got the gig. Yes, Benny Hill. Yeah,
That's my
bless her.
dad's ringtone.
She's in the very, very, very last one of these, which we'll probably have to do like a sort of 49th episode and wrap up some of these things.
Yeah.
Because it's not an official episode,
Oh, okay.
but it's the last one ever done, and it's like she's in it as well. She's the only one left. Bless
So
her.
John and Helen and everyone are gone.
Well, no, not specifically gone. She's just in the last one.
Right.
But yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I'll just wait and see.
Yeah. But yes, as I say, there's all these sort of bits and pieces. There's the films as well.
Films?
Yeah, because he turned some of the episodes into films
Like
and
90
extra bits
minute
in.
films?
Yeah. So we'll have to I'll have to find a way of sort of doing the podcast without having to rewatch them all again.
Yeah, you will.
Just pick out the nice bits and whatever.
So Alan's awake.
Alan's awake. He's in his hole and he can't get out.
He's jumping and trying to grab onto the grass and everything around the edges of the hole, and it's all just snapping away.
All that technology and he can't get out. Now he's playing with the ground. He's found a stone.
Yeah, he's found a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there like an official guide of what size something is to be a rock or a stone?
That's Bert from The Big Bang Theory. That's where you've remembered that from. And it's 1 point something meters, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, something like that. So Alan's in his hole. He's trying to get out, and a load of cavemen have just come and gone, nah. Oh. They're very tall for cavemen, aren't they?
And why isn't their hair longer? What do they cut it off with?
Well, I mean, like, if he's got a spear, we can obviously make knives, can't we, and tools.
Why would he automatically want to kill him?
Well, he's hungry? I don't know. Sees him as a rival.
There must be some sort of wild boar to kill.
You do know this is, like, aimed at kids. You know, yeah?
Kids?
Well, sort of.
I mean, he's got those Yeti boots on from the last episode.
They're like slippers you
It's
get,
just
aren't they?
that ankle
Overgrown
height.
slippers.
Yeah.
I mean, I say it's aimed at kids, but you saw the end of the last episode, didn't you?
Like, you know when you get kids, like Yeti
Yeah.
slippers and stuff?
Oh, Alan's about to get speared. Can't spear Alan. Oh, and now he's stopped.
He's wearing a loincloth.
I love it how this is how, like, film thought cavemen were. And I'm sure that some anthropomorphologist or something has worked out that cavemen were nothing like this.
Sitting there going bollocks.
Yeah. No, but I mean, seriously though. Somebody in the 1920s or something must have came up with the sort of idea of a caveman, and everybody's pinched it since then, haven't they?
Is the caveman falling in love with Sandra?
Well, I think there's something going on, isn't there? Is he not falling in love with the idea of a comlock?
He wants to make babies with Sandra.
Ugh babies. Oh, she's prattling on now. It's not Alan. It's not Alan. It's Ugg.
No, he's
pressing
not.
a button. I bet she screams.
So she can't see the other way. Oh, he's hitting it. Oh, so is this their ladder, this tree trunk?
Oh, dearie me. So they've landed on a planet full of cavemen. Do you think that's it?
Do these cavemen have a language?
Do you think that's it though, or do you think there's more plot?
Oh, I think there must be more plot.
Oh yeah, there's more plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a space buggy. What are they called? Eagles.
Yes, Katie, they're called eagles. And they've been called eagles since episode 1. And this is episode 15. Yes.
And I was just thinking your son Charlie calls seagulls eagles. So maybe it's a seagull.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's a seagull. It pinches your ice cream and shits on your head. That's exactly what it is.
The last seagull I knew pinched me chips, not me ice cream.
Anyway, Bergman and Computer Carnu are on the way.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're doing.
He's being a bit useless, Alan, isn't he?
This is the thing, he often is useless. He's a sort of character that would destroy the universe and just go, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
So why have those cavemen gone away? Why have they not killed him like they were gonna?
Because that comlock thing. So it's like enchanted voodoo magic things.
So
but why have they left the ladder thing is the next question, isn't it?
So they think he's like a god or something.
No, I just think they're intrigued with the gadget. Oh,
So she's got a yellow plastic box.
Sandra's about to serve up lunch. Meat and my perky breasts will make you lunge. But she's going to scream.
Oh, he's smitten. The caveman's smitten.
Oh, she's thinking of screaming. She's thinking of screaming. Am I going to scream? There we go.
He wants to make babies with you.
Do you have any caveman in you? Would you like some?
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Oh, she's over the shoulder. He's carrying her away.
At least he's not dragging her by the hair. Oh, she bit him.
Oh, my gosh.
Not on a first date. And now she's been knocked out. How did biting him knock her out?
I mean, she's wussier than Alan.
But I don't. Did we miss something?
Alan was running through the...
No, but did we miss something
I
with
don't
Sandra?
believe so,
No.
no.
1 minute she's screaming, the next minute she's like a rag doll. Oh, Alan's now back and he's in his boom buggy. Oh, is it working?
I would like to go in that buggy.
It looks awful fun, doesn't
it?
Yeah. Didn't we think so many things were futuristic? You know?
Was that futuristic?
Yeah. So Bergman is in their Eagle and he's asking where they are and who spilt dinner. Oh, computer Carnu won't like that, will he? He likes everything prim and proper.
What use is computer Carnu with the cavemen, really?
No.
Oh, look at all those fires.
So we're in the cave now. There's a big tusk thing.
You know what would make that perfect?
What?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Yeah. Okay.
Vegetarian fish, obviously.
Vegetarian fish. Well, it won't be fish then, would it?
Yeah, because it's vegetarian chicken.
Anyway.
Anyway.
This is quite important, this.
Oh.
So he's brought back Sandra to Caveman Central.
She's like a conquest, isn't she?
It's very important, this. Very important indeed.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I love all the big tusk things, though. They're grey, aren't they? So clearly that, there was mammoths or something. So Sandra has been revealed to the main elder.
She's been presented.
Yes.
Oh no.
The main elder's having a right fight now.
And he's dragged her off somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it looks like the main elder has a woman.
Yes.
And the woman's not happy that he's got Sandra.
Mm-hmm. You're going to love this.
He's pointing at her. She's crouched down. She's feeling around as if she can't see anything. Even though there's lots of fire.
You haven't got it yet, have you? Oh dear. That's what I love this about watching these things with you. You just haven't got it, have you?
You think I'm stupid?
No. You just haven't got it yet?
No, I haven't.
Look carefully at the caveman, Katie. No, it's too late now. It's gone back to a scene. They're having a campfire. Bergman and Alan and stuff.
Yeah, they're all enjoying supper around the campfire.
Not Alan, though. Alan, for the 48th episode running, is guilty about something.
Yeah, he has his tea on his knee, but he's not eating it.
He's not hungry. How could I possibly eat at a time like this?
Well, he's poured all his dinner on the fire.
Did nobody else want it?
I know he could have offered, couldn't he?
I mean, it did look like cat food.
I was thinking that.
So, look at the caveman.
Well, I would if I could.
Look at the cave woman. Is it Raquel Welsh?
I'm guessing yes.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Raquel Welsh. Was she in Coronation Street? Look at the caveman. Look at the cave woman. Have you got it yet?
No.
It's John and Helena.
What?
You can't believe it. It's John and Helena.
It's what?
So they've just, for the benefit of the audience, they've just superimposed Helena's face, yeah?
Oh my god.
And John's face. Well, that's what we're all thinking, Sandra.
Is she just on a trip?
No. It's them. It's them as cavemen. Now you've seen Helena with a bad hair day.
I
Now
know.
now you know where she goes to so much lengths to have
I
it like
know.
immaculately coiffured.
But Sandra is not a happy duck.
Told you it was a Sandra episode.
So she's lying on a pelt at the minute. Or some sort of brown bear.
So Barbara Baines said that when she went home in full makeup and was working on her sort of caveman grunts and things like that, it scared the shit out of her kids.
Did you know that in Maleficent,
Yeah.
the only child
Oh yeah.
they could cast was Angelina Jolie's old daughter because everyone else was scared of her?
I do. So Sandra's been woken up by one of the weird cavemen and been thrust some loincloths of her own.
Right, yes. Leopard print loincloths.
I get this from Primark. It be best Primark. I mean, she doesn't know what the fuck to do. Oh, he's stripping her now. He's stripping her naked. It's a bit kinky, isn't it?
It's a little bit.
For 7 o'clock on a Saturday night or whenever this is meant to be on.
Depending where you live.
Except in Southern, yes.
If you were in Granada, who knows?
If you're in Southern, they're still showing it now, aren't they?
On Sunday morning, wasn't it?
So, Caveman John and the other dude are having a big fight. Or their stuntmen are, anyway. Lots of grunting. People of a certain age will remember the wrestling on a Saturday afternoon, and this is very similar.
Saturday afternoon?
Big Daddy and giant haystacks and that.
Is that like the WWE?
No, it was our version, and it was total crap.
Right.
So Caveman John's really giving it large here, isn't he?
Well, it's his Sandra.
Oh no, it's the other dude, Sandra, as well. I mean, how many women does Caveman John want?
Well,
Yes.
if he's the main caveman, he wants them all.
Oh, he's just chucked him on the fire!
That's mean.
God.
That's really mean.
Oh, jeez! Well, that's sorted him out, hasn't it? Caveman John is a very strong caveman. And he looked just like giant haystacks there, actually.
He pulls no punches.
So after this episode, I need to show Katie who Giant Haystacks is.
Okay, yeah, you do.
He was from Salford, actually.
Oh,
So it works in well with the Mackham and the Mank.
Yeah,
thing,
that's
doesn't
near
it?
you, isn't it?
Yeah, Oh, his back's still out smoking.
Oh, the scantily clad cave woman
Helena.
putting dirt on his back.
Oh, Sandra's now got her outfit on.
We need to do some sort of cosplay for something. And wear crazy outfits.
Well, we could be Caveman John and Caveman Helena. There you
We
go.
could. Oh, she's wearing her caveman outfit is Sandra.
You know, she had no choice because the other dude ripped it off.
It's a definite leopard print version of Wilma Flintstone.
So Caveman John has noticed that Sandra has a watch. And he's very intrigued by the idea of a watch. And he obviously wants to know what the watch does. So he's not interested in Sandra anymore. Oh, dearie me!
No! She's beating him round the head with a rock.
Oh, and there's pretended blood everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah, there's ketchup everywhere.
So when they went to the canteen for the tea, sorry, but there's no ketchup for your burgers. I'm afraid we've had to use it all on Sandra. So Sandra has knocked out Caveman John, and Helena has now twigged. So Sandra's trying to escape now. in about 4 square inches of
Yeah.
leopard print. Oh,
Oh my word, cave woman Helena is really angry.
she's just found John, and now she's screaming and shouting and what have you. Dear me. That's like you when you find out there's no Prosecco in the house.
Yes. It is.
Oh, there's Sandra running away. That's how I feel.
What, when there's no Prosecco in
There's
the
no
house?
Prosecco in the house, yes. I put on my loincloth
I've got to see you with a
and
loincloth.
I run through the forests of Cramlington. Hey, we've got a wood just round the corner,
The
haven't
nature
we?
reserve, yeah.
We could just on the other side of the street.
Okay.
You know, we used to go walking up it. Anyway, you know, we could recreate this, no problem at all. We said he wanted to cosplay. There you are.
Yeah. Oh, Sandra.
I'm sure I saw her buttocks there.
I was just going to say there's a buttock on show.
Just one though. A bit like nipples, isn't it? You need 2.
Yeah, you need them both.
You don't have a buttock singular or a nipple singular, do you? Not unless you're Janet Jackson.
Oh, her breast came out, didn't it?
One singular.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Well, you know, when you got my sort of memory, it was about 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Okay.
So Sandra's now shitting herself because she's so upset and she's gonna sort of faint in a pile of misery, isn't she?
I think she suits that outfit. I think she could run with that.
She has been. So somehow she's collapsed and fell asleep, even though she's running for her life.
What's Alan wearing there? He's round a campfire. And is that computer Carlo asleep with next to him?
Yeah. So that was just Alan looking moody.
Yeah.
It had no significance whatsoever to anything, plot or otherwise.
Now we've got the sun coming through the trees.
The azure planet.
Yeah.
They like an azure planet, don't they? Bergman's coming out of his sleeping bag, whistling away. He's loving it, him. It reminds me of when I was a Boy Scout.
Oh.
And my scoutmaster told me the story of the snake, like the one that lives in his trousers. They were the times.
You're horrendous, you.
Good times.
What did you do at Scout Camp?
Oh, do you think I was a scout?
No.
I could barely tie my shoelaces. Could you imagine me being a scout? Jesus.
I was a brownie and a guide.
Although, on a different podcast or a different YouTube channel, I will talk about the nuclear Boy Scouts. But that is something completely different, isn't it?
Is that David?
David,
Yeah.
yes. David. Oh, there's 3 of them in that buggy.
Oh, they've really cozied up.
Jesus, that doesn't look like he's got... It's like they're going to snap the suspension. Oh, here's the mist.
Random miss.
It's not random.
Oh, not random.
Not random at all.
We've got light. Markers lead straight in. I know. They've all gone into that mist.
Yeah.
The reconnaissance party. The commander, Helena, everyone.
I feel like Computer Carno's just out of his depth.
Alan's explaining the plot here.
Commander before dark.
So when they go through the mist, that's what sends them back in time, turns them into cavemen and stuff like that. So it's the mist.
Magical mist.
Magic time travel, TARDIS, caveman mist.
Oh, he looks worse for wear.
Oh, he's just been bashed on the head with a rock. This is caveman John, isn't it? And he's not a well puppy, is he?
I suppose I mightn't feel me best if I'd been bashed on the head with a rock.
So they're doing some sort of primeval healing ritual here, aren't they? See, how do we know that cavemen did any of this? Because we obviously couldn't record them or anything, could we?
Maybe there's hieroglyphs, cave drawings. It's how we know a lot of stuff, isn't it? Helena's doing some sort of primordial dance.
They found a 9,000-year-old cave painting in a cave a couple of weeks ago, and it was 2 people shagging. It's So, you know.
Well, it obviously happened because here we are.
Yeah.
Like, if it didn't happen, we would not be.
It just shows how basic everything is, though, isn't it? So the 3 worst Bee Gees you've ever seen in your life are now in the cave. So Bergman and Cornu and Alan are now in the cave with Caveman John and stuff like that.
I often think about the Bee Gees when I watch this.
Victor's actually worked it out already.
Victor Bergman.
So what are we now? 35 minutes into this episode, and it took Victor 10 seconds.
Well, he's smart.
There you go, John. Oh. So Alan set off the stun gun, which is now sort of...
So John went through the mist and now he's a caveman.
Yes. So why aren't they cavemen?
Because they didn't go through the mist.
Yeah. Oh, do you think it went through the back entrance or something? The non-misty way. Do most caves have like a misty way and a non-misty way?
Yeah, they do. Did you not know that?
Oh, yeah. And Alan's found Sandra's shredded rags.
No.
So you think that she's dead now?
I'm going to search this cave. Every inch of it.
He's going to search every inch of the cave.
Oh, well. So that all wanking, isn't it? You know. You need
Well,
well, he's got to have something to do with his time, doesn't he?
Does it have to be wanking?
It says she with spunky written all over a nightie.
It's a jersey.
It says spunky.
It's like a baseball jersey or something.
Did they do a lot of baseball playing in Sunderland?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I got it from Shein for like $3.50. What do you want?
Did they do a lot of baseball in Sheen land? In China?
I don't know what they do in China.
Big in Japan, but not China.
Right. Well, maybe it's from Japan.
Anyway, they
There's
found Sandra.
Sandra.
They found Sandra
She's got
asleep.
a buttock
She
out.
must be so cold. Apparently they gave her brandy to keep her warm.
Oh,
it
did
was that
they?
bad, yeah. God, you can't beat the 70s, can you? If they're not roofying you, they're bloody whatevers. So anyway, back to the plot. Caveman John is now out of the mist and he's not Caveman John anymore.
My nanny used to put the teat of my bottle in brandy when she wanted us to go to sleep.
I'm not fucking surprised. So Caveman John's now normal John.
Normal John.
Normal John. So we've just got Helena, haven't we, really?
Yeah,
Helena
we're going
and
to
Sandra.
rescue Helena.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them.
Oh, God. So Sandra has done the classic caveman thing of being tied to a big pole.
Hands and feet attached.
Yeah.
Are they going to put her over the fire and roast
It's
her?
got to be. If it's not a huge pot, I'll be really
Yeah.
upset. Like a big cannibal voodoo.
Didn't they do that with Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, they did it in Star Wars, didn't
Yeah,
they? And I'm
they
sure they do
did.
it with Indiana Jones or something
Oh,
like that.
probably.
Yeah.
Indy went through everything, didn't he?
Yeah, but no, they definitely did it in Star Wars, isn't it? In the Ewoks. The Ewoks are going to eat them. There's all these cuddly
Yes.
teddy bears, and they were going to bloody eat them.
But 3PO sorted it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, everybody pisses on the Ewoks. Yeah, they were going to eat Harrison Ford.
They were so cute.
It's so cute as they sort of, would you like leg or breast? You know.
Do you want barbecue sauce or mayonnaise?
They think Chewie had the testicles. So Alan is back in the caves, and he's always looking for Sandra, even
He's
though
shouting.
Sandra's like, you know, Sandra's about to be spit roasted.
Yeah, I was going to say,
But it genuinely spit roasted, not being rude.
who's this lady?
She's very oriental, isn't
She?
Yes. So she's obviously some sort of like extra type person. But John's back in medical and he's fine.
Oh, he's in those blue satin pyjamas.
Oh, we haven't seen him for a while, have
No,
we?
I haven't.
No. Wonder what the next episode is. Oh, we must be getting close to the horror ones.
Well, it's been a while and you keep teasing me with them.
Oh, yeah. Are there any blue pyjamas in the horror ones? Oh, one of them, yes. One of them, definitely. I remember now. Anyway, Victor's asking John if he remembers anything. Do you remember being a caveman? And he says, yes, it was very itchy.
Itchy.
Very itchy, especially around the armpits, you know. And he's not sure that the animal skins have been fully deloused either.
There might have been a few fleas in there.
Yeah. And he also thinks that Helena could have done with a shave,
Wow.
but he didn't say where. So that's his recollection. Yeah. So anyway, so they've just twigged they need Helena back and they need Sandra back.
Less than 2 days, we should be out of range of Reno.
And John's been told he's got to stay in the bed. So there you go.
Professor Burton. Come on, excuse me. The autopsy report.
Autopsy!
You're very excited about the autopsy.
Every Moonbase needs an autopsy room.
Next to the solarium. Oh, was it next door to the death button room?
Absurdity. Now, on the basis of this, I made further tests. It's one of ours. Sandra's. Sandra's was the eagle pilot on the first reconnaissance flight. Skin tight, blood-proof,
Okay. All right, Bob. Bob was explaining that the dead caveman was one of theirs, which we've already worked out because we worked that out about half an hour ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Flintstone each man turns out to be Sanders. Maybe the one you thought was me.
So were there any cavemen initially on the planet, or
Yes.
did the mist create them all from the crew?
No. There was already cavemen because where else? Because they've only like half a dozen of them have landed. So yeah. Oh, Victor's scratching his brow.
I know he is. He's
furrowed.
scratching the old brain, isn't he?
Good old Barry.
Carter's down there with a ray.
God.
No,
Did he say God?
no, Carter.
Carter.
Oh, John's been told he's got to have bed rest. So what's he gonna do?
He's gonna get up.
He's got up. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Sandra's been crucified.
Oh, it looks like some sort of bondage dungeon.
It does. It's not the Red Room of Pain, though. I think they're going to sacrifice her, aren't they? Could you kill a man? Eventually. So now Alan's sort of stalking out the joint. Is he going to rescue Sandra, or are they going to burn her alive? What do you think?
Depends how much they've read 50 Shades, I suppose.
Jesus, there's 3 eagles now.
There was 3 before. Why did the other one go?
What was it you say? The never-ending eagle supply.
Yeah. How big is Moonbase to have all of these eagles?
You've seen the hangar.
Yeah, it's not
Fucking
that big.
huge. Big enough for an Oasis concert. Topical joke. Hashtag. So Alan is some model of a buggy's just gone past. Oh my god!
We're gonna roast her.
The fanning Sandra in front of the flames.
Oh my god!
I wonder which is the first bit that'll go in fire. Oh, that's cave woman Helena getting very excited about Sandra being roasted.
What do you think will be best, the rump or the brisket?
I was going in places that you weren't going there. Sorry. Not fit for podcast consumption.
You know
So
what?
they're doing this sort of sway. Cave woman Helen is very upset about the situation. Oh, she's got a knife. She's got a big knife. Well, Alan, if you don't know where she is now, you're fucked. Okay? Now what's she doing? No, what the hell is she doing? She's got a pestle and mortar and she's like, oh, are they spices? Is it the Colonel's secret mix?
I think it's seasoning, yeah.
Is it seven herbs and spices, or is it 11?
Like
It's
Chinese
11,
five
isn't it?
spice.
No, KFC. 11 herbs and spices. Oh, she's got a really hot knife thing,
Oh dear.
and she's threatening her with it. She's a bit sadomasochist, this cave woman Helena, isn't she? Well, here's Alan, though. Alan's found a perch.
It's very ritualistic, isn't it?
Very much so, yeah.
When he's waving to Sandra as if to say, I've got you.
Oh, dear.
Why am I on Helena's side?
What, you want Helen to stab Sandra? Oh, back in Misty World. That buggy didn't half move a lot for a buggy that was meant to be parked, didn't it?
Makes me think the buggy makes us think of Diggerland, and that we should go sometime. It's very expensive though.
Alan is about to kill He's about to kill. He's going to kill Helena. He doesn't know it's the real Helena.
No, don't. Oh.
So John's just shot Alan.
Oh, no. With a big yellow laser.
That's how to fix a problem, isn't it? So John's... Oh, do you know what it is?
What?
Because Alan couldn't possibly be the hero, could he?
Why?
So John has to be the hero, doesn't he?
What, just because he's John?
Yeah, I'm sure it was in their contract that all heroic acts had to be done by John and Helena. So John's now rescued Sandra, he's carrying her.
But what about Helena? They need to get her out of there.
Yep.
I mean, I love the cave and the fire. I would love to sit and eat fish and chips and put a cuppa on the stove there.
Hang on, aren't they missing Helena? Don't they need Helena to come out as well?
I literally just said that.
No, I was agreeing with you. Oh, is it like the point of the mist? Is it like Superman when he changes his clothes? Do you think she just walks through and all of a sudden she's in full, medical officer uniform?
Well, it goes into like a telephone box, spins around, and that's that.
Wonder Woman.
Carter or Gal?
Well, obviously Carter. Well, they just seem to be doing lots of shit now to sort of fuck up the cavemen, don't they?
What are the fire?
They're forcing them to go in the mist.
To change them back.
So Helena's now changing back. She's changing back into
she sort of said John.
Diana Prince.
Yeah.
Yes. She's going to drive a Mercedes now. It's like stars in your eyes, isn't it? And tonight, Matthew, I will be Madonna. They go through that mist, don't they?
When did you last watch an episode of Stars in Their Eyes?
I don't know. Before you.
Before me?
Yeah.
It's a long time.
They tried to do it with... Was it Harry Hill they tried to do it with? After Matthew Kelly.
Harry Hill's too silly.
Here comes Helena. She's coming out the mist.
Did you ever watch Harry Hill on a Saturday night?
Yes, I did.
My dad loved it.
There she is!
Woo! Helena!
And a couple of red coats.
Oh, she's ran to John, arms around him.
We nearly lost you. Likewise.
So, question. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I get most of these episodes, but why would there be a planet with a mist that turns people into Earthman cavemen? When they're halfway across the universe.
Why would they not?
That's not an answer.
It's the answer.
That is not an answer.
It is the whole answer.
Actually, this is another one that would have made a good Doctor Who, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if, Billy Piper had gone through the mist and come out as a Cockney cave woman?
David Tennant would have done anything to save her.
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, I don't know if they just thought, we're going to be a caveman this episode, or whatever. Helena's got a stethoscope back anyway.
Yeah, she looks very much like herself again, doesn't she?
Mm.
Do they ever kiss?
Yes!
They do?
Season 2. They get...
Yay!
It all defrosts. I will let you have that one. In Season 2, it all defrosts.
Yay!
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. There are a lot more sort of... Yeah.
That makes me happy.
What?
Does Sandra get with Alan?
I can't remember.
Paul.
She changes her name in Season 2.
What? To what?
I told you that Season 2 is batshit, alright? So there you go.
What, because this season's not?
Well, exactly. There's Season 2 is a lot more straightforward, but it's also batshit as well. So, yeah. So, I don't really know where to go. Anyway, John looks very happy because he's just been a caveman and he's obviously he knows he's in there. Spearman was Oliver Cotton.
Wow.
Spearman.
Spearman.
There was plenty of spearmen.
There was a few.
Right, whoever was on makeup had a very busy episode, didn't they?
I think it was.
You're gonna have to go. It's the next screen. Oh, it was
Oh!
Anne and Helene on with the hair. So Helene, for this episode, I want everybody to look like they were dragged through the back of a hedge.
Right.
You know, and back combed, up combed, left combed. I don't know what the.
I mean, that was a thing in the 60s and 70s, wasn't it?
I want you to do all of that. Oh, that was an exhausting episode,
It was
wasn't it?
very emotional.
It was. Out of 10.
I liked it. I'm going to give that one an 8.
So that was better than Brian Blessed on an Ice Planet.
I think it was.
You're weird, you.
Yeah, I know.
You're very weird.
But do you know what?
What?
That's why you love me.
Oh, I knew you were going to say something sloppy like that. You're going to turn into a cave woman now and like find a sort of love rival to spit roast. No, actually, no, that sounds all sorts of levels of wrong, that doesn't it?
They said you want me to look like a cave woman.
What, and be spit roasted?
Yeah.
Right, so that was fun, wasn't it?
It was lots of fun.
That was a lot of fun. So we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 episodes to go.
Wow.
So the rate that we've been going the last few months, it'll be like 2026 before.
Well, hopefully I'll not be back in the hospital.
No, you won't. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So the next one's a really, really good one. You'll enjoy the next one.
Tell me a little bit.
So it is an omnipotent being
Omnipotent
episode.
being.
Omnipotent being. And it's also, you know how they cast against type?
Yeah.
This is another one. So the colossal guest star, who's literally a colossal guest star,
Right.
is a completely different role than any other role that he's played.
Ah.
So it's a really, really interesting one as well.
So is it like Sean Connery or
And
something?
it's a very straightforward one as well.
Right.
There's not too much sort of mystery, you know, you can work it out as well.
Well, I like a bit of mystery though.
Oh God, those last 2 episodes were mysterious, weren't they?
Yeah.
You got fucking, Brian Blessed, who's an 800-year-old dude who turns into a Halloween bloody skeleton.
How does that get better?
And then for some reason, if you go through a mist, you turn into a 40,000-year-old caveman with bad teeth.
Oh.
Why would your teeth change?
Well, I mean, you haven't got toothpaste, have you, as a caveman?
No, I don't quite get it. But it was very Hammer horror, that, wasn't it?
Very.
So, yeah. So, as I say, the next one's... There's one daft one, but the rest of them now are spot on.
Right.
Does that. And you get one with a song.
A song?
And you get one with a session guitarist playing a solo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else. You got the horror ones. You got 2 horror ones. You got the Italian ones.
And the horror one's super scary.
And the next one isn't the Italian one, or the next one isn't a horror one.
So
We've only got a few left, haven't we?
Like, are the horror ones, like, all at the end?
No. And then you get one with lots of foam in it.
Like a foam party?
So it's just, from now on in, crackers. But the next one's really cool.
Like a pirate ship?
No. Right, so we will see you next time. Thank you very much for listening. And if you can be bothered, or if you need your puppy training and you live in Malaysia, give us a shout and we'll post the links to Richard Gardner's websites.
Oh, we will post them anyway. That is something we have to do.
We certainly do. Good luck, and thank you very much.
Watch Sherlock Bones, guys.
No, we are not doing Sherlock Bones.
Watch it.
Say goodbye.
Bye, guys.